Hey everyone, welcome back to our channel. If you're new to our channel, my name's Angie and along with my beautiful family we're sharing our memories with you. Now I just want to thank you so much for being with us today, but before we do anything I have to say thank you. Thank you to everybody that's viewed our videos. Thank you to everybody that's subscribed. We've got 1,000 subscribers and we are absolutely stoked. We've been doing this for probably about 9 months now and it is just so exciting for us to get to that milestone. So thank you so much. Please continue watching our videos. If you haven't subscribed, subscribe. We just love having you as part of our family. So thank you so much. And let's get started. So this coming up very soon here in Australia is Father's Day. I know in the United States it's actually around Mother's Day, but here in Australia it's actually separated by quite a few months. So the first Sunday of September is Father's Day. So we are getting ready for Father's Day stall. Now if you've been around for a while, you might have seen my Mother's Day stall ideas. So what I'm going to do this time, rather than dragging them out, I'm going to try and condense them a little bit, maybe 2 or 3 a night. And originally I was only going to do Monday, Wednesday, Friday, but we'll see how it goes, see how many I can get through. We might actually do some bonus and just do one every night. We'll see how we go. So let's get started. We'll get started on our first one. Our first one, it's a bit of a gag gift really. It will go into a 50-cent box and it's actually stress release. So for immediate stress relief, pop 3 of the things. And what it is, let me find a piece. I lost a piece. There it is. And what it is just a small piece of bubble wrap. So quite cheap. You might even have this left over from something that you've been given that had bubble wrap around it. And I've just trimmed it up, popped it into a cellophane bag, seal these bags, staple this on top. So let's just do one and I'll show you how that looks. So I'm going to fold it over, seal it. I don't know what happened with my stuff, but it doesn't matter. As long as I can get that back piece on, I'm happy. And let's just staple that on. So done. That's one, and I've probably got about 50 of those to do. I don't know how many. So we'll get started on those ones. Okay, so they're all done. I've got a fair few of those. So we got 30 of those. So 30 stress release gifts. So we'll pop them to the side and we'll move on to something new. Okay, our next one is going to be a new iPad. No, it is an iPad, but a different sort. So we've got your new iPad, and then now these packets of notebooks or pads, as we're calling them basically, come from Kmart. I think there's 4 in there for $2, so they work out 50 cents each, and a big giant googly eye, and we have an iPad. So we're going to glue all those together and clip these eyes on. Now I struggled to find these this year, so I ended up finding smaller ones, but then as I was digging around in my craft box I found some, so I must have had extras last year. So this is fantastic. I'm so glad I found them. Sometimes I'm in the process at the moment of really trying to declutter my house. I'm not going to become a minimalist because that's just not me, because you never know when you'll need something. But I am going to declutter, and finding stuff like this is just such a good thing. And that's why I like having a lot of craft stuff around, because you never know when you'll need something and when you can't find it anymore. Like I spoke to the ladies at the shop and they said, no, we're not stocking the big ones anymore. So I can't get them. So when you find them, you go, great, I had them from last year. So it's fantastic that way. So I am going to undo all these books and then I'll come back. Okay, so I've got all my books unpacked. I've got my eyes. I've got my glue gun over here warming up. And we're going to, I might try, oops, see if I can get it down. Normally I glue onto the eye, but I think it just might be easier gluing straight onto there. So let's do that. Get a few going. Probably should line up 4 at once, probably easiest. Okay, we hit a bit of a glitch. This is too small, what I've printed up for this bag, and I don't have any, I have smaller bags, but they are too small for the iPad. So what I'm going to have to do is go back and reprint these just a little bit bigger. Not an issue, we can do that, but we'll bag these up anyway, they'll be ready to go, and then all I'll have to put them on is those. But you get the idea. This is your new iPad. Enjoy. Okay, our next one, we are going to create some bottle top magnets. Now what I have done, these are actually left over from last year, so I didn't have to do any work at all. I have googled the logos for the sports teams, and then I've printed and laminated them, and now I just need to punch it out with my 1-inch circle punch, and then we just glue it into there and glue a magnet on the back. Before I go too much further, the iPads will also have a pen going in that package, which I forgot to pop into the one that I was trialing, but they will have a pen that goes in there too. So I've just trimmed down my page, and I don't know if you can see on there, there is a very, very faint circle. So that is what I'm going to line up in my punch. Sadly, sometimes it doesn't go through. I think it must be a bit blunt. So, but I might just have to cut these out because of the laminate. If I didn't have the laminate on, it probably would have cut really well. So we're going to trim around these as best we can. I have done these before with just cardboard, no laminate. And then I've had, I'm not sure what they're called, they're like 1-inch like little dome sticker things that you can put over the top, and that was really good. That was really easy and quick. This was a cheaper option that I thought of using the laminate, so then I didn't need the glue dots or whatever they're called. I can't remember what they're called. I'll see if I can find it and put it in the description when I upload this video, but yeah, I'm just not 100% sure what they're called. Anyway, so it was a cheaper option because those are not cheap, and this way it just makes it that little bit cheaper and allows these to go onto the 50-cent table, because the magnets themselves are not cheap that you put on the back, and you could get away with it cheaper by using old advertising magnets, so that makes it go a little bit cheaper too. But I choose to use proper strong magnets for my things, so I'll keep cutting in a minute, but let's just go ahead and put one in. So we're just going to put some glue in there. I'll put a State of Origin Queensland logo in there, and I will find my magnets wherever I put them. Here they are. So I've got a magnet that was stuck to my bottle tabs, which is kind of what I wanted them to do. And glue that onto the back, and then you have a little magnet for Dad. And then I'll pop them into a little bag. Actually, I've got smaller ones. I'll be back. Okay, I found my little bags. They're like little tiny snap lock bags. Pop that inside. Set it up, and there you go, and that can go on the 50 cents table as well. So I'll keep going with those, and I'll be back with something new. Okay, my next one is a Tic Tac Toe game. So what I'm going to do is put the Tic Tac Toe lines. Actually, I'll show you because I've got them on the other side. I've got a few more to draw up, but I've done this one. Then we've got our rocks that have nothing on them, so we're going to put crosses and zeros, noughts and crosses, tic-tac-toe on those ones, and we'll just get these finished, and then we can bag it up. I've just got to write tic-tac-toe on here. This one's a little bit faded, so I'll put that on there. Okay, so we've got those. And then we're going to write Tic Tac Toe. Okay, so we now have Tic Tac Toe written on there, and we've got our rocks inside, and that's another game. I'm not going to worry about putting this in a bag. I think it will be fine in its own little Hessian bag. So that's another one. I've got another 10 of these to get done. So that's another game. I think I got these from memory. I got these from Kmart. Yeah, I did. I got them from Kmart. They were actually in the party section, not in the craft section, so that's something to think of. And the rocks I got at Bunnings. Or did I? Yes, the rocks I got at Bunnings. So they were pretty cheap. You can also probably get little pebbles from your local $2 shop, discount shop as well. So that's that one. I'll find something else to show you. Alrighty. I have Everybody Loves a Superhero, and Dad is a lot of kids' superheroes. Now this clip up, I actually purchased this clip art, and I did that quite a few years ago now, so I could specifically use them for this. And I just added my dad, my hero. And what I do with those is pop a keyring on. So that will get a keyring. I like these ones best. I think I'm not even sure what the difference is, what they're actually called. Oh, they're called card rings rather than key rings, because they just open, in it goes. I'll say easier, but no, this one doesn't want to shut, and that's done. The other ones you got to really try and, split apart and stuff, so it makes it very difficult. And they will go into a bag. So in goes Spider-Man. And over it goes. So as you can see, we have bucket loads of those to get done, but they will also go on the 50 cents table. They are just printed pictures, which again I'm going to specify that I actually purchased the clip art for this, and I printed on cardboard. So really, actually it wasn't cardboard, it was just thick paper, and then laminated them and then put it all together. I actually punched the hole after I laminated too, so that's a tip to make it a little bit easier. So we'll go and get all those done, and then we're back with something else. Okay, our next one is going to be a little bit different. So I have done, these are mainly really for the grandparents. So it's a comb and a packet of tissues. I have purchased in the past tissues that have superheroes on them, but all I could find was Spider-Man and only Spider-Man, and also Justice League, which had Wonder Woman on, which is not really boyish. So I did find these at my local $2 shop. It was $1 for 10 packets, which really is quite a bargain. I used my clip art that I purchased, which I've shown you earlier, and I am going to contact a picture to the front of my tissue packet. Then I will add the comb in, and that will go into a bag for a granddad. So let's get that started. I always buy quite a few rolls of clear contact at back to school time. You never know when it's going to come in quite handy. Trim that down. Remove the back. Pop on Spider-Man. Pop on my tissues. And roll it around. A little bit centered that a bit better, but it doesn't matter. Then I'll just fold that over, and then I have my superhero tissues. And I'll grab a bag, so a cellophane bag. I'll pop my tissues in there. Oops. Tissues are in with a comb for Father's Day. Okay, tissue and comb for Father's Day. So that's more likely Might probably go in 50 cents. It might go in the dollar one. Probably 50 cents, I'd say, because the tissues were quite cheap. So we like to pass on whatever discounts we get to the kids. Obviously, it is a fundraiser, so you want to make some money, but we need to be fair to the kids at the same time. No one's here to rip anybody off. So we've got that. We've got 30 of those to get done. So we'll be back. I've got Batman, Superman, Spider-Man. Captain America was my other one that I did. So that's 30 of those to get done. All right. Find you something new. Okie dokie. So you can see with this one, our focus is on coffee. So I don't know if this will go to a general for dads, or whether this will be focused on. Actually, I think this will probably go general for dad, because I've got some tea ones that I'll do, and they'll probably go for the granddads. So what we plan is, I bought these. You can see it. These coffee tubey things. I got these ones from Aldi. There was a caramel latte and a vanilla latte. Now they work out at 30 cents each. And they were from, I don't know if I mentioned, they were from Aldi. And then a little chocolate. So this is a Titan chocolate, which is very similar to a Mars bar, about the Aldi brand. Now my goal is to get this to fit in there. Let's see how I go. Well, that's in. Go in there, chocolate. We get the lid on. We can. Oops, maybe I shouldn't have moved it. So that's all inside the little coffee cup. It has a little tag that's going to be attached saying, "Have a coffee on me, Dad." No, it doesn't. It says, "Have a coffee and a chocolate on me. Happy Father's Day." So we're going to attach that with some string. And I think what I might do is stick my string through the hole. I'll use string. I might use curly ribbon. Let's find some. We'll try the green. We'll see how it goes. Okay. I'm just going to take the lid off. So put that through there. Put our sign on. Okay, let's curl it up. And we'll stick that back on. And then we have a nice little gift. Have a coffee on me, Dad. So that's another one, and I did only pick up 15 cups because it was a packet of 15. The chocolates, there was 12, so I've got spares of those, and I'll have five spare coffees because there was 10 of those. So I'll have a talk to the P and see whether they would like me to make more of these and grab another packet. I don't think how much that coffee packet was, because of this price. It's not. I have a feeling it was $3.99 for the little cups of coffee, but I'm not 100% sure. But they were from my local discount store. So that's another idea. Come back in a minute with something new. Okay, our next one is pretty basic, and I've just realised I haven't printed out my little tag to go with this, but I will do that. But I want to share it with you anyway. I managed to pick up these coasters. I think I had them for a couple of years, and I've done these for a couple of years now. It was 10 cents for a pack of 5 of them. No, pack of 4, sorry. Pack of 4 for 10 cents. So I grabbed what they had in the discount bin, and I've put them away. Sometimes I use them for Mother's Day because I had some pinky purple ones, and these are the blue ones, and I will put a tea bag with that, and a tag that will go on there says have a cup of tea, Dad. Relax. I think it says relax and have a cup of tea or something like that for Granddad. So what we'll do is we pop the coaster in, and a couple of tea, and I'm thinking what I might do with this one, I've got a couple of chocolates left over, and I might grab some more chocolates, so I might just get a chocolate. because I think that just might just make it look a little bit nicer. If we have a cup of tea, there you go, a tea bag, a chocolate, and a coaster. So I'll go and get a few more chocolates to finish these off tomorrow. I think they were $1.99 or something like that for a packet of chocolates, and we get 12, so that's not too bad. That will just make it look a little bit nicer for the little kids. I mean, anything that's got chocolate in, they love to buy. So that's a good one for granddads and for dads too, but usually they buy them for granddads. So that's another idea. So let's move on, and I'll finish putting these ones together once I've got more chocolates. Okay, so my next idea is a car sponge. So they come in a packet of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, yep, 6. I have a feeling from memory they are $4 from Kmart, Anco brand, and on it goes a tag for 1 free car wash. So this one goes down really well. This is normally sold for $1, or is it $2? I don't know, $1 or $2, can't remember off the top of my head. So I'll just open this up, curly ribbon the tag on, and that gift is ready. So we'll just get that started. Okay, so we got some blue ribbon. And you kind of do it like you're going to wrap a present. So hang on, I'll put you down. Okay, start again. Okay, so we wrap this like we're going to wrap a present. Over, twist at the back, over that way. Now, just for a bit of security, I don't usually do this, but I think I might this year, is just to tuck one underneath there. This one can go underneath here. Oops, it's all twisted. Try and untwist it. Where is it? How many more twists I've got in? I mean, it doesn't really matter if it's got a twist. Just got a little bit of OCD. Alright, so then we tie that off. Knot it. We thread on. Oh, I've got to put. Now, this is what I'm talking about when with the key rings I actually waited to laminate it. So now I've got a hole and the laminate's over the top. So now I've got to make sure I get it in the right spot. So I'm having to use this one instead of my normal hole punch. Alright, so put the hole back in. So I'll thread that on. And then we curl it up. This always goes down well. We always, and I've done this probably for 4 years now, and it never ever stops being sold out. One year I did it with a bucket and we sold them for a little bit more, but we found that the going home with a bucket was, you know, they couldn't really hide it from their dads. Buckets are pretty big. There's another gift idea, and I think I've got 2 more to show you. So let's go on, keep going on to the next one. Now I bought for this one, I actually bought these carpentry pencils. Alright, so I've got 14 of them. And I think here's the sharpener. There you go, the sharpener too. No, underneath it. So 14 of these. They will go into a little bag. Let's see if I can find one that's going to be suitable. I might actually just go and get my cellophane. I'll be back. Okay, so I don't have any of my little tube cellophane bags. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to use my cellophane that I used when I was doing up the raffle prizes for Girl Guides. And we'll wrap it like a present. I'm going to crimple up the top and put some curly ribbon. Actually, it really does need something, so I'll be back. Okay, so I feel it needs something, and I did find these earlier today. Just little tags. Now normally I like to computer print all of my tags, but these are too small to go through, so we're just going to write thanks for working hard. Happy Father's Day. Okay, so I've got that. I'll get a little punch. Where's my punch? Try and make it in there, and we'll just tie that off again. That's better. Not happy about being handwritten, but my not to gloat, but my handwriting is not that bad, so it doesn't look too bad on there. And I could probably do blue or different colours. I just chose black for this point, but you can use any colour you like. So that one will go into the 50 cents box too. So we've got, I think I bought 2 boxes, and how many's in each box? 14 pencils, so there's 28 of these to get done. So, okay, and I think I might, looking at my table around me, one more thing to show you. Okay, our last gift for tonight is a very weird one, but the dads love it and the kids especially love it, and it is toilet paper. I know you probably think this is the most randomest thing ever, but no joke, this is one of their favourite things to get. And I come up with some signs this year. I've found some different one. This one is the toothbrush saying "I hate my job," and the toilet paper saying "Oh please." I like that one. I think that's funny. And I just used some free clip art off Google. And then I've got this one that says "I finally got you a gift that you can use." Again, using clip art off Google. What's another one I used? Sorry, I've got a lot here because I've got a big bag of 36. No job is finished until the paperwork is done. Save money, use both sides. And I think there may be one more here. Wishing you nothing but a happy Father's Day. So they're all the ones that we're going to do. I mean, there are ones that, you know, thanks for putting up with my crap and things like that, but as much as they're funny, and I think they're funny too, it's not really something that a PNC would put into a school. Some parents might get a bit upset about that one, so we don't do that. So we try and stick kind of as clean as possible, but still having a bit of a joke with a roll of toilet paper. And these go into our 50 cents table. So we've got quite a few 50 cent ones. There's another one that I'm going to make up, but I probably won't share it with you, so I'll just tell you about it. It's actually weightlifting for beginners, and it's actually 2 Q-tips, or as we call them in Australia, cotton buds. And they're basically your weightlifting bars. So I thought that was pretty cool. And that's just another cheap gag gift, just like our stress bubble thing. So I probably won't show you that one, but I thought I'd tell you about that one because I thought that was pretty funny. All right, so here's one that I've got started. It is inside. It's wrapped. I just tape it to the outside. It goes into a cellophane bag. The cellophane bag will be gathered. So let's get the ribbon on. Okay, so there he is. He's pretty cute, isn't he? So what I'll do is I'll just show you how I'll put it together. Let's use a gift that you got you a gift. So you get your toilet paper. I'll just bend you down a bit. Okay, so you get toilet paper. What I'll do is I'll just line my toilet paper on to try and get a bit of a rough idea. I grab a piece of tape and I just roll the paper over and put, they may lose the first bit of their toilet roll, but I don't think they'll mind. And that's how you get it on there. And then you just put that inside your cellophane bag and curl the ribbon it up. And they are very, very popular. So these are one of the kids' favourites. And because they're cheap too, they go really fast. I have only got 36 today. I will speak to the PNC if they want more made up. But I've made a fair bit of stuff today, so we'll see. There's plenty to go onto the table. Okay, so that's the end of what we're doing for tonight. There is 10 different ideas for your Father's Day store, all very easy to put together and quite reasonable in price of what you're purchasing, and also reasonable in price for the kids to be able to purchase. And that's really, really important. There's no point buying expensive stuff, putting lots of hours and lots of money into something if you can't get it back because the kids can't afford to buy it because the mum and dads only send them with small amounts of money. And you don't expect the parents to either. If they want to buy something at great value, they'll take the kids shopping themselves and buy something. So this is just a lot of fun stuff, like our toilet roll, like our little where are they? Like our little stress relief things, and our iPads, things like that. They're just fun little things for the kids that the parents haven't seen, and it's something little that they can give their dads and have a good old laugh on Father's Day. So thanks so much again for watching. Please subscribe to our channel if you haven't done it yet. Continue watching our videos. We appreciate each and every one of you, and thank you again for our 1,000 subscribers. We are over the moon and so excited to be sharing our journey and our memories with you. We'll see you next time. Bye.